Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Dr. Ruth Anderson and Teri Angel here today with Enlightened World Network. We're so pleased to have you here. On Sundays, we do a silent meditation. What that means is that you meditate along with us. Teri and I go behind scenes and we meditate. We play some nice music for you. And then after 25 minutes, we come back on and we share with you what we experienced in meditation. There's always a message there. It's always so interesting to see how Spirit is working with us. So, welcome. We are so glad you're here. And as soon as Teri's ready, we'll play some music and we will see you in 25 minutes. Thank you. Teri Angel, and we're back.
We are back.
We are back. That was really interesting. The message this morning, and Teri and I were both getting it before we started meditating, was about unentangling. And we both had instances this morning where we just kind of got tangled up in something and it was kind of holding us back. And the thought was, why are we getting entangled in things that we wouldn't normally get entangled in? So what's the message there?
How do we
see a little
let go?
Right. How do we not let it just wrap itself around us and stay stuck in that place? Yeah. So Teri, on Sundays, you all do setting intentions. Do you want to talk about that for a minute?
I'd love to. Yes. Every Sunday morning, we decide as a group to set our intention for the week. What do we want to bring to us? An intention is different than just a wish or a hope. An intention, you are putting all of your energy behind that and trusting and believing that that is going to come forth for you. So it's a conscious decision to focus on whatever it is that is for your best and highest good. And what does that look like? Getting it very clear in your mind. So setting intentions is powerful because it's the very first step in manifesting. And then we go forward through the week and work on manifesting it.
So could you do that with us right now? Can you help us set an intention?
Okay. So the very first thing, with the law of attraction, there are three parts. It's ask, believe, receive. So intention is the ask part. This is where you get very clear on what you want, not just, please give me money, God, or, universe, bless me. That's a very general, very genetic thing to say. But when you have a goal in mind, you're setting an intention, let's say, to lose 5 pounds in the next week or two, then you would get very specific with that. You're setting a number, you're setting something that you have out there as a goal. You know what it is. You fully believe in your heart that it's achievable. And then you just put that out to the universe. Abraham calls it putting up a rocket of desire, because you are placing it in the hands of the universe to put everything in place for that to take place and to come to you in the way that it's going to come to you in divine time. And that's the other part of it. Having that faith and that trust that it's coming, and not getting anxious. Why don't I see it? Why is it not here? When we put something out there, we have to let it go. We can't keep putting our hands into it and say, well, wait, let me take it back because I'm not seeing the evidence of it. So it's a matter of trusting as you put that intention forward. So right now, just think of something, one thing. Just don't muddle it. Let's get very clear on one thing that you would like to put out as your rocket of desire. And let's set your intention that whatever time frame you say, let's say it's this week, I am intending to receive, and then whatever that looks like, whatever your intention is. So this week, I intend to receive 1 new client. And I'm putting that out there and just letting the universe bring that to me, whatever that looks like.
Do we send it up in a bubble? Do we wrap it in color?
Yeah. The important thing is to let it go from your energy field. So however you envision that happening, if you speak it out loud, that's more powerful. So you speak the words, and then you just envision it going away from you. It's no longer sitting inside of you. It's out from you, where it can be filled with energy, filled with light and love, and just let it go with love. That's what I always say. Let it go with love. Love it into being. And if you want to see it as a rocket going up from you, if you want to write it out, put it in an envelope and just set that away from you somewhere so that you're not constantly looking at it. The important thing is to let it go, whatever way you want to let it go. If you want to write it on a piece of paper and burn it, it's no longer with you, but that essence has gone up to the universe. So the most important thing is letting it go. And then don't dwell on it. Don't start going into the anxiety of where is it? Sometimes when we ask for something, we just keep expecting it and holding that energy of, I don't see it. Why don't I see the evidence of it? So the thing is to totally let go with all of you and put it out of your mind, and then watch as it comes back to you, because it will. That's the law of attraction, what you're putting out there, what you're asking for. The other important thing is to put it in a positive way. So if there's something that you're trying to get rid of in your life, some energy or some situation, you don't want to put that out there in a way of saying, I don't want this to happen again, because you're focused on that event that happened. What you want to focus on is, what do you want? Not what you don't want, but what do you want to come to you? And then put it out in that positive way of the intention, I intend, and then make your statement, and then release it. Ask, receive, ask, believe, receive.
It's interesting because as I'm sitting here thinking about this, now I'm seeing where the entangled comes in, because as I was feeling myself do it, as I was thinking, oh, well, this would be a good one. I'm going to intend this. And then I went but, and it was almost like I had taken it and tied it back to me. So I'm creating all of these knots around myself, why I can't have what it is that I'm wanting. So needing to unentangle all of those what ifs and all of the buts in order to be able to put the intentions out there.
Right. Yeah. And the other thing that I learned from listening to channelings from Abraham is if you can think that positive thought for 16 seconds, do a what if, but do it in a positive way. What if I get that client? What if that client calls me today? What if that client is somebody that turns into a long-term client and exposes other people to my services? So you do the what if and you keep speaking it for 16 seconds. After that 16 seconds, it's already taken form in your subconscious, and the universe has been listening to this. So that's an important thing as well. It helps you to not go into the negativity of what if it goes wrong. You know, we can all do that very easily. But when we spend the time focused on bringing it in, reeling it into us, seeing it in its form, seeing it as already happened, then that's the power behind that positive thought.
Excellent. Teri, thank you so much. So, friends, what are you wanting to bring into your life? And what has been holding you back? What have you been entangling yourself with that's been holding you back? So, a little bit of homework for us to all do today. This is awesome. Thank you, Teri, so much. Great.
You're welcome.
Yeah, well, thank you for being here, Teri, and friends. Thank you for joining us today. It is always such a pleasure to have you here with Enlightened World Network. It is truly such a safe community for folks to come in and have spiritual transformation and growth where you are loved and protected here. So we're glad you're joining us. So, love to everybody. Take good care and God bless. Thanks, Teri.
Thank you.